So here's my situation. Things haven't turned out the best as I planned. So here's what I did. When things don't go my way, I get frustrated, I get mad, but I didn't give up. I didn't turn back to my old ways, which was to drown myself. I worked through it. Learned a lot. Cussed at God even. Why would you do this? Bottom line, things didn't go my way. But you know what I learned along the way? Persevere, better health, learned how to deal with patience a lot better, and I really worked on myself. So the underlying issue is we never stop growing and learning as long as we keep ourselves. Just when you think your life is going to get better, it doesn't. It gets worse because you're still being tested and challenged. The system will make and break you. That's what it's designed to do. Only the elite survive. But are they really happy? I could tell you this right now. Because of everything I've had to persevere through in the past 7, 8 months, if not years, if anything happened in the world right now, I know how to survive. I can go days without eating. I'm in excellent shape for my age of 44. And this is a lot clearer. So you know what I did? I didn't run around saying, I can't get a job right now because the system's broken. I can't seem to get a job because nobody's hiring, or I got that job and it didn't go through. Give me money, give me money, give me money. You know what I did? I continued to work on myself. I started a YouTube channel. I started a TikTok channel. I started all these different channels, right? Because not only do I reach out to help people for free, because I know how it feels to be at the bottom and nobody to listen. So I'm that ear, I'm that shoulder, I'm that handshake, I'm that face that is familiar with saying, hey, I understand and I'm here to listen. And that's what I'll do for free. But with a world like today, everything costs money. Bottom line, I didn't give up. I didn't ask for money. I built a channel called redbubble.com. Am I getting paid for this? No. But what I did is I found an app that I can create and build and design artwork. I'm a culinary chef by trade. There's a lot of things I've done in my past. RV painting, building houses, landscaping, yada, yada, yada. Have no money at this point. So, bottom line, go to redbubble.com. I design and create it because I have some art ability. So I think, I'm not the best, not a Picasso, but I took those abilities and I put them on a free website, okay? Free website. And you got to fill 5 designs before you can get launched and have your own store. Now listen, you go to my website, you'll see, you're like, oh, that's kid art. No shit. I didn't really understand. I can draw and I can do all this other stuff, but I had no money to buy new stuff. So I used digital design. AI, can you design me some? Sure, it will, but is that original? Is that what I want to do? No. I literally got on a website and I learned how to design ideas. Now, it's like a pin. I use this pin and I say, here's my designs, and watch them grow. Because my first individual picture, just like my very first video on YouTube, I kept it, I stamped it. This is my first one. I want to see where I'm at in 3 months, to see how much familiarized I became and understood the program better, because it's called trial and error, like life. As a chef, I start off making toast. Before you know it, I'm making frog raw and homemade raviolis, all the fun stuff. Bottom line, keep trying, keep working at it. My Redbubble, kid art, now my art has meaning. I have designs in there that have actual facts, historical marks, and bring all sorts of information to people that really want it. They know what it is. I found a niche. AI. I'm looking to draw art. Tell me what is going to be the most, what are people looking for? So basically it does a deep dive. It tells me this is what people are looking for. Astrology is a huge seller. Do I believe in it? Not sure. Do I look at it? Sure, I'll listen. I'm open-minded. Just not sure how I feel about everything. But that's okay. So I took it. I really did my homework with it. And I found these 3 crystals. And it's symbolized basically my life. Is it voodoo magic? No. It's actually about healing and the process of what I'm going through in my life and how it was broken, how I healed myself along the way through addiction, how the problems I've had to endure and persevere through, and to where I'm at now by releasing it. So, if you've got no money and you are a little artistic or you're willing to learn like I did myself, go to Redbubble. I'll leave the link in here. Check out my art. You don't have to buy it. I'd appreciate it if you did. Because the bottom line is, even though I have nothing going my way right now, I'm still moving. 5 sites, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, you get the message. Got a site, gone live. Now I've got artwork. I've got 28 designs because it's addictive. I don't just lay there and sleep 12, 14 hours a day. I'm like a little scientist in a mad lab creating and constantly doing things and everything. And it will keep you busy. It's free. And I've already made sales. So, it costs $0. That's insane. But what they do is they sell t-shirts and hoodies and all this, and you'll find out they have over 70 different merchandise per design. So that's a lot of designs I got out there with a lot of different merch. Different hoodies, different cell phone cases, clocks, blankets, throw blankets, book bags, travel bags, socks, everything, right? Some of the stuff I'm like, whoa, I don't know if my design really looks good on it. But because there's certain things that I would like to sell it on, and it starts you off with 5 designs. So you start that, and then if it works, it will fill in the rest, and it will try to sell your design on all sorts of merchandise for larger varieties. Bottom line, I learned something for free. Very rare. Bottom 2, I filled my time with something positive. Do people think I'm a little crazy and nutty? Yeah, okay, because I got so excited with my first few art pieces. I was like, hey, everybody looking by. And then I was like, God, they're probably like, Ryan, you're smarter than that. But was I at the time? No, because I didn't know any better. And I grew. So if you look at my art now, it's growing. And I'll keep those original kid arts because that just shows me how much I've grown in a short time. About a month and a half, I've got all these designs. I can't stop. I'm addicted to it. But bottom line is, I just did the merch basically saying, okay, I'm going to start a restaurant next year and I would like to save money. Well, once I get back to work, I'm going to take majority of my money and put it to where I can implement it, to where I can start selling at least one of my ingredients and food ideas. And I'm going to take it to farmer markets on the weekend, and I'm gonna go to a church because a church has kitchens, and if you go to a kitchen and you say, hey, can I use it, and you're served safe and everything, and you follow the rules and properly handle food properly, you can do these things. You know what else you can do? American Legions, Moose Lodge, churches, things like that, organizations, they have kitchens. Okay, say you don't have a restaurant, you want to do a restaurant. This is what I'm doing right now. Okay, first of all, I created my brand, Smoke and Bloom, because everything's going to be fresh, rooted, local, and some of the food is going to be smoked. Now, I'm going to have 10 comfort foods that I've seen over the past 23 years of my culinary career work really well. They're affordable, they're healthy, they're comfortable, and I'm actually going towards the gluten-free crowd because nobody really has it. And if you're gluten-free and celiac, and that's a real thing because it's severe for people and it can cause health problems. Now, when I did this project last year, I did a little food truck for like 6 months, and I was thrown into this idea, hey, check it out. You can work by yourself, and you get to create this and see what it does. I loved it. I was like, man, nobody's really gonna buy this stuff. But then when I thought about it, not only did I offer regular comfort food, but it could be gluten-free option. All my food's gluten-free, but you could either buy it with a potato bun or a gluten-free bun, okay? When's the last time, if you're gluten-free, had fried chicken that was gluten-free and tasty? Turns out it was my #1 seller. I couldn't keep it in stock. I was going through a case every 2 days. For a food truck, it's pretty big. And I did dinner only. So, bottom line, I didn't say, give me money, help me out, give me money. I found ways, okay? You don't have to go out there and sell drugs and do all these bad things. First of all, why would you want to do that? And second of all, there's ways to make money. You just have excuse. But if that's what you do what you do, because I ain't going to change it. You're only going to change yourself. So yeah, I kept myself positive. I kept working on things. And I probably had people make fun of me along the way, like, oh, what is he doing? He's wasting his time. On top of still trying to find work on my neighborhood sites, my local neighborhood sites, I would post things. Hey, does anybody need their yard snow blown? Or how about leaves blown or gutters cleaned and all this other stuff? And I did everything but sell myself. But I'm trying to better myself. Is it hard? 100%. Okay. I've been working at this for a while. I just got my first lead the other day. Now, as of Sunday, I'm going to go paint somebody's interior of their house because I decided to paint cabinets for my friend or for my family's house. See these cabinets? Stripped them, sanded them, painted them, got it done. I advertised it. Somebody said, hey, would you like to come to my house and paint the whole inside of my house? You can stay here and everything. You get along with my dog? That'd be great. Are you kidding me? I'd love to do that. Now, That's my first job. Second job is I just got off the phone with a lady here in town. And because I updated and showed everybody on my local neighborhood site, hey, would you see the cabinetry? Here's the beginning, here's the end. She contacted me. Took a while, about a week and a half, 2 weeks. White knuckling it because nobody's calling me back. And it finally broke through. After 7, almost 8 months of not having anything work out in any way and not giving up and selling myself to give up, I continued to do the right thing when nobody was watching. No matter what. You're going to have haters. You're going to have people doubt you. Who gives a fuck? Just keep working on yourself because now, who knows? My channel's taken somewhat off. I've got subscribers. That's bigger than I could ever imagine. Even if it's like 58 or 59 subscribers, I'm going live. TikTok's the same way. It's because I persevered. That means I didn't give up. Continue to work on my addiction. Still haven't given up. 19 months sober. Woohoo! Now I just need the job, the money, the house, and the girlfriend. I'll be all right. Working at it. What I'm saying is don't give up, man. Do not give up. Do not give up. You have to fight this battle yourself, okay? There's so many times. There's been 20 times in one day I've decided, oh, I'm going to do the right thing. Oh, I'm not going to do the right thing because I'm stressed the fuck out, man. Because nothing's giving. But my family believes in me. Regardless if they believe everything I'm doing, the way I'm doing it, they may think I should do a different route, but they believe in me. They encourage me. Sure, things that might have been said about my kid art or whatever, but look at where my art is now. Kid art, medium art, big art. So bottom line, I'm saving money for my restaurant next year. Is it possible? It's very possible because I know how to run a restaurant. I've already done it. The thing is I'm tired of making everybody else money. I would like to make that money, and I like to do things different because I see how the system's broken in a lot of these places. They don't take care of their employees. They underpay them. They undertrain them. They keep them at a low level so they don't have to pay them. But what you don't realize, you're creating chaos and chaos. When I make my money, I'm going to take care of my employees 100% because I know the golden rule. I can't run it by myself. I need people that I can trust to do their job while I do mine. That's what you call smart business move in a buddy system. There's nothing wrong with that. I've already done this. I did this years ago. I had a total of 8 guys that stayed for 9 years. What does that tell you? It's only because I treated them like human beings. I trained them in all areas so they knew everything. Then I just found who was best at what and kept those in position. But you go to your job right now, you find out the guy that's in his position barely knows his job, let alone does he know anything else. Who do you have working for you? But don't complain about your employees if you're not fully training them and functioning them and treating them right. You're paying them $12, $13 an hour and they barely know anything. Why would they want to show up? Why would they want to show up for anything? And don't fucking yell at your people. First of all, don't yell at men or women like that. Because you know what happens when you back up a wolf? A bite. Be respectful. Be stern, but be respectful. Okay? When my employees do things that they shouldn't be doing, I snap them out of it. Hey, let's go. You all right? Do you need to go step somewhere? All right. Come on now. I don't yell at them. And when we're done, I take them aside and say, hey, you all right? What's going on today? Sometimes it's something going on at home or whatever it may be. So be careful how you handle people, okay? Because they might be on that verge of snapping. And it's because they've got some shit they're dealing with. We're all dealing with something, okay? So learn to delegate the situation. Treat them like a fucking human being and pay them what they're worth, okay? Anyways, I decided I want this restaurant, right? So it's worked for years. It's time for me to have my piece. So I'm building all these things. Are they taking off? They're doing decent. Am I making the money? Not yet. Bottom line is, maybe one day all this stuff is going to click with all that algorithm and everything and all my shit takes off. Imagine that, okay? I only make a small percentage on Redbubble, but the bottom line is, I got kid art, medium art, and beautiful art. Check it out. Okay, it's free. It may not take off right away, but it gives you something to do. It's free, and you never know what later on down the road is going to be. But bottom line, my restaurant is I'm saving all the money I can towards this restaurant. When I take care of what I got to do and come back, okay, I'm saving this money. And I don't have the money for a restaurant. Okay, well, they have grants and loans. Literally, you got to do the research. All the knowledge is out there. It's just a matter of what you're going to do with it and how far you're going to dive. Dive in. Okay? I already made a sale on Redbubble. working, okay? It's frustrating. You want it. Bottom line, I couldn't get nowhere forever. And I know I'm ranting and raving, okay? But the thing is now I got a job coming up here this Sunday. I get to go paint the interior of a whole house. I got this lady that wants me to go tomorrow and start working on her. And I told her, I don't have a car right now. I'd be happy to ride my bike. Just let me know what I need. She said, thanks for your honesty. Matter of fact, I'll come pick you up. Help me get what I got to get done. I'll take care of you. And if you need to go to and from, I got you. Just communicate. That's the whole key, guys. Communication is the golden ticket. Communicate no matter what. Somebody texts you, at least respond with something. Somebody calls you, at least respond with something. Don't burn fucking bridges neither. Something doesn't work out, respectfully go about your way, because you never know. You might need that job one day or that person. Some things aren't meant to last, but don't leave it on bad taste in people's mouth, because you might need that person one day. Especially a job that you worked at for 30 years and all of a sudden you leave like a crazy person. Well, what are you going to use as a reference? Be kind. Just be respectful. You know, people are pieces of shit out there though. Okay? Bottom line is, what I'm trying to say is I'm working towards this goal. Okay? And I found things. I don't have a kitchen right now. What can I do? Well, I can go to local churches, VFWs, Moose Lodge, American Legions. You go and ask them, hey, you have a fully functional kitchen? Yeah. Can I rent it out for a short period of time? Like 2 days a week from like this time to this time? I would like to get my serve safe and everything, get my certificate. And I would like to prepare food and do like a pickup delivery only, to where I can start establishing money, generate towards my restaurant. Not only are you utilizing your local resources, they're very affordable a lot of times. You might even be able to get a fucking church for a whole evening for $50 if you use the kitchen properly and do the right thing. Okay? There's ways. And I'm doing that. And we're going to see if it works. But that's what I'm working towards. Making any money I can towards my goal. So I'm going to start selling food. And I'm going to start selling it on the weekends at farmers markets. That's a good idea. I'm just going to stick with one idea. So that way it's easy to get there and back and just see what I can do. Take all that money, right? Don't put it in my pocket. Don't go out and get brand new shoes and clothes and gold teeth. Literally buckle down and put it in my pocket, okay? And yeah, I'm going to utilize these resources. And then, you know, I'm going to get my kitchen, okay? And I'm going to hire people that really need it, that need help. And I'm going to offer something that nobody's really offered. Do your research, okay? My thing might be burritos, but or my thing might be burritos, but maybe I already have 50 different burritos in this town. It doesn't mean I can't still do business. You just got to do your research and find out what they're doing wrong and what you can do better, okay? There's a lot of restaurants. There's a lot of stores, but there's competition. Look at the stores, for Christ's sake. There's a pharmacy next to a pharmacy. There's a car wash next to a car wash. They're still busy because they offer something the other one doesn't. Maybe a better service, maybe a better price. Do your research. Stop using excuses. Nobody's here to save us. I know that. Yes, I have family helping me right now, but that's only because I've turned my life around. 2 years ago, questionable. Is it still questionable? Sure, because I've done a lot of things in the past where I've burnt bridges. I'm happy to be where I'm at, but they've seen where I've come in these past months since I've been here, okay? They've seen the opportunities that have been taken away from me, and they've seen how I've reacted. It's the reaction they're looking for. They're waiting for that Jack in the Box to pop out. Bottom line, Redbubble, okay? You got no money? Build a site. Creativity? You never know. Everybody likes variety. Okay, you don't go to the strip club and see the same woman. You see a variety. Okay, it's a bad analogy, but I'm just saying. You go to the restaurant, they all got food. Just no matter what you want to eat that day. That's it. Just be good at what you do. So, you got no money? Go to your local neighborhood sites. Post on them. Find it. Like for mine, it's called Neighborhood App. It's local. It's right here in this town. It doesn't cost nothing to post something for free. Hey, I'll rake your leaves, or I'll plow your driveway, or I'll clean your gutters, or I'll cut your grass, or I'll paint your cabinets, or I'll do something. Okay? Sitting there, twiddling your thumb, it's not going to get you anywhere. And blaming the next guy? Yeah. How far is that going to get you? Nowhere. Is it okay to be mad? Yeah. Get that shit off your chest and move forward. Come on, guys. Why do you think I'm so excited right now? Because I'm so frustrated, because I know this is going to work, and I've put so much time and effort in it. I can't back down now. And I'm not going to sit there and just sit there and lay in a bed all day long saying, boo, fucking who, Ryan? What I am doing is moving on with my life, and I'm implementing things that hopefully one day will take off. Like I said, the knowledge is out there. It's just a matter of how hard you're willing to work, how far you want to dive, and what you're going to do with it. You don't have to have the internet. The internet, AI and all that, be careful with it. It's super dangerous. It can be very misleading, and it can put you in a rabbit hole to keep diverting you from the actual point of what you're trying to do. If you don't believe me, check into it. Yeah, it's good at helping you write little notes and all this, or summaries and whatever you may be with an application or something like that. But if you really try to dig in, it will get you there, but it might put you in a rabbit hole too. Okay, so be careful with that. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. But it's AI, it's fictional. Is it? It was designed by man, dude. Be careful. Anyways, I don't know.